Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. It's my house.
Yes, welcome to my house and welcome to class. My name is Jocelyn Humphries and I will be your teacher for business ownership, computer game design, or AP computer science principles. I'm also covering the beginning half of the year for money management because Ms. Janine Chapin, who was going to be the teacher for that class, has gotten a promotion. She's now going to be the house principal for the 9th grade here at John Jay. There is a whole lot of debriefing that we're going to need to do around the whole pandemic and the social movements that have been going on around the country. But the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out how to get to class and what we're going to do when we get there. So I wanted to make this welcome video for you to give you a sense of how we're going to proceed in remote learning. Fortunately, there's a lot of stuff that you already know. You know that we are using Google Classroom, and you have already probably become familiar with the to-do list and the calendar, which can nicely frame up your work and everything that's due and when it's due. You are probably also familiar with these terms, synchronous and asynchronous. The word synchronous means at the same time. Asynchronous, with the letter A in front of it, means not at the same time. And there's different types of activities that can be done whether you're going in a synchronous model or an asynchronous model. In the synchronous model, our class structure is going to be periods that are odd periods are going to start at 10 minutes past the hour, and periods that are even periods are going to start at 40 minutes past the hour. As you can see, from start to start, there is only 30 minutes in between, which means we only have really about 25 minutes to spend together each day. 25 minutes times 5 is 125 minutes. New York State law says we have to have class for 180 minutes a week. So every teacher will be assigning some sort of asynchronous work. I hate to call it homework. I've never given homework in my classes, but it will be asynchronous work. So what will happen during the asynchronous time? Well, you'll be watching videos like this one, or maybe doing some sort of activity like a Nearpod or something like that. And these activities will be fact-based so that you can learn the very specific things that we need to do in class. And then I'll probably usually ask you to answer some questions. This video is embedded in a Google form. And in the Google form, after you watch this video, please go and answer those questions. That'll help me get to know you. So, you know, your name, your nickname, your pronouns, what kinds of things you're into. And then I have a whole section this time around on technology so that I can help figure out what to do to help you as you're trying to work through all your tech issues from your house. After you take this survey, we're going to be meeting in class this Thursday and also on a regular basis. When you do the asynchronous work, you'll be ready to come together and meet your friends in a social setting when we do the synchronous time. This setting will start with me giving you some directions about what the activity will be when we're together. It may be a whole group thing or it may be an individual thing, but it will often include breakout rooms. So how will the breakout rooms work? Well, there are 3 different types of breakout rooms. There's a whole class breakout room. So if we have a whole class discussion of some sort, maybe I'll send you to a space like a Flipgrid or something where we're all taking a sticky note. Each group is taking a sticky note, and 3 or 4 of you are deciding what to write on your sticky note, and then all those sticky notes are going up all over the wall for the whole class, and then we'll come back together and we'll share out. Sometimes you'll be working on a skill together. So in class, when we would be working on a skill in the computer lab, you'd be able to look to your right, look to your left, and ask people, wait a minute, how do you do this? And they'd be able to help you. So we're trying to recreate that here. There'll be 3 or 4 people in a workroom. You guys can be there silently working on your own document. And then you can maybe, if you have a question, just shout out and say, hey, wait a minute, I'm stuck on this. Can somebody share out their screen, or can I share out my screen and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong? So that'll be a workroom breakout. And finally, the last type will be the team room. When we go to team rooms, if you're a computer science class, we'll have 2 people in a team room and you'll be working on an app together. If you're in a business class, chances are there'll be 3 or even 4 people in a breakout room and you'll be working on some shared document, and there'll be a lot of talking going on, and you're trying to figure out what are we going to put in this shared document. Now, these team rooms, often when you're working on a shared document, it will be a couple of days that you'll be working on that document, maybe the whole week. And there may be time after class that you'll continue to work on it together as a team and then turn that in as a team. When there are 5 minutes remaining in our synchronous day, you'll come back to the whole group and we will meet as a whole group. If it's a whole class activity to begin with, we'll do a share out. If it's a skill, we'll probably do an exit ticket. And if it's something you're doing with the team, I'll give you a brief set of directions about what I'm hoping that you'll do in your asynchronous team time when you meet offline with each other. So that's the basic framework for the class. At this point, I would like you to go ahead and take the survey, and then I'll see you in class on Thursday. And so now I'm just going to roll the credits.
That's how we do. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby. Take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Play the music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house.
Welcome to class, everybody. I'll see you all on Thursday.